Assalamualaikum, hi gang. Welcome back to another episode of our Hi Gang podcast. To those who just tuned in, this is actually a continuation from our previous podcast, which is What's Up Gang. This is where we invite inspiring individuals and alumni to share their stories in hopes to empower the future leaders and change makers. So, we have a very, very special guest today. But before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel, which is Hi Podcast, and follow our Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which is JBS Negara and Belia.my. Our Instagram and TikTok is the same, JBS Negara. Our X is JBS_Negara. And don't forget to go to our website, www.kbs.gov.my, as well as www.jbsn.gov.my. If you happen to talk about us on your socials, don't forget to use the hashtag TeamKBS, hashtag TeamJBSN, hashtag JBSN Bersama, and hashtag Rakan Muda. Alright, so I'm really excited to talk about today's guest. Let's see who is it. Drum roll. The name is Mr. Dr. Thanesh Ramadas. Hi, doctor.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You look good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you.
So, I have read your resume and I am at loss of words. You are an abundance of careers. You are the perfect menantu for every family. Can you please share with me what do you do? Because that is like more than 5. I'm not lying, it's more than 5.
Thanks for having me today. Okay, I'm a Dr. Thanesh Ramadas. Currently, I'm a full-time Siddha medicine practitioner. I'm an insurance agent. I'm a baker and a chef. I'm a choreographer and an event planner, and also a trainer under HRDC and Perkeso.
So in total, this is what I counted, huh?
So far.
6 so far.
Yeah.
6. Okay. So, what inspired you to like do all these things?
Inspired me can be say from my grandfather. He's like all-rounder, and besides that, as an insurance agent, we always seeing things as an opportunity and try to grab it. That's what my leader and my monitor, she always say, and she always advise me, guide me to say create opportunities to others and help others. Besides that, recently during the pandemics, we saw many people affected, and governments created a lot of opportunities. From that's where I started to become a trainer to conduct training under governments. So when I started to research for the trainings, that's where I found out a lot of opportunities available. Then I felt, why not I utilize it before I teach others? And another inspiring story is like, it might be a simple story, but it's really inspiring. We may see a lot of foreign workers like Bangladeshi collecting garbage and scraps, and they can easily earn about 300 to 500 per day.
500 per day. Even I don't make that much. Maybe I should be picking up the garbage.
Yeah, see, if a foreign workers can earn that much in our country, why can't we do it?
Exactly.
That's a really inspiring story for me.
Yes. So, you being like this person who is everywhere, everywhere all at once. All right. So, what made you like? How did you navigate the initial stages of your own venture?
Actually, like it's again about time management. So as I saw, like during pandemic, we also affected, everyone affected.
Yes.
So I started to inspire, take the inspiring story from all the successful people and utilize all the opportunity provided by governments. So I make it as a initiative to learn a lot of things and study, do research. So that's why I can help myself first before help the others.
It's like putting on your own face mask before your child at the plane, right? Okay, so when we talk about like helping yourself first, because you are like a doctor and then everything else, how like time management, yes, it's key, but like what strategy do you use? Do you read a lot of books to like learn?
Strategy is like, I have two strategies. Like one is customer satisfaction, very important. Another is think out of the box. So for my strategy is like, as an insurance agent, I always send a gift or hampers for my clients during for their birthdays, their celebrations. Another, my catering business, I always give extra added like free gift of like desserts, cakes and cookies. By this, I always get repeating order and also refer a client from both sides. So it's my strategies. Besides that, we also always think out of the box. Like, for example, we are saying customer A selling nasi lemak, customer B also selling nasi lemak. Which one you go to? So we must do both nasi lemak. So customer B must do think outside the box like nasi lemak pandan, nasi lemak strawberry, nasi lemak durian.
Nasi lemak strawberry.
Yeah, you have been in the camera island. There's nasi lemak strawberry. Have you never?
I'm so scared.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. See, you're so scared, but you want to try, right? Something different. Why not try? So think out of the box. Same nasi lemak, but different varieties. So customer goes for that. So we think out of the box. That's the strategy.
I see. So, about time management, right? Because you do a lot of things, you must divide your focus.
Yes.
Like, very stringently. So how do you do that?
Because we're not doing everything in one day. So I wake up early. So when you wake up early, you got a lot of time to explain. So my customer, for example, as a doctor, I'm a full-time practitioner. Since most of my clients are online since the pandemic. So online, we see like online customers. And like for baking, caterings, it's not every day we get catering orders, right? Mostly weekends, festival season. So we get orders. So we do according our schedule. So that's important.
Okay, so this Sita medicine thingy, I have never heard of it, honestly. So can you like share a little bit about your Sita medical?
Yeah, sure. Sita medicine is a part of Indian traditional medicines. Like many people are aware of Ayurvedic, but less people are aware of Sita medicine. It's more like food-based medicines. So food is medicine, medicine is a food. It's like that.
Okay, so I've heard of Ayurvedic,
Yeah.
but this is my first time listening to Sita. So how do you usually like ingest it? Like, do
It's
you
like more
prepare
to food-based medicine. Like how we have a traditional Malay food, ubat-ubat traditional macam like
jamu?
jamu, tongkat ali. So all like jintan manis, jintan putih, kunyit. It's all food-based medicine.
So that is what you practice.
Yup.
I see. Okay, so like most of your customers usually comprise of like, is it like mostly Indians or like?
It's a mix. Since I was a modern medicine doctor, then I changed to my profession of Sita medicine. So we combine both. So since during the pandemics, many people try to change their medicine intake into traditional.
Yes.
So we help them to start out which food can help you. For example, you can drink ginger water every morning to help your indigestion. Drink kunyit, something like that. We guide them by food.
I see. Okay, so let's say I have a problem with like my tummy.
Yeah.
I don't really go to the bathroom often.
Okay.
Can you suggest me something that can help with that?
Yeah, you can drink ginger water every morning and eat a lot of fiber fruit like banana, papaya. It helps for indigestion.
I see. So basically, Sita medical. Sorry, what
Sita
was it?
medicine, yeah.
Sita medicine is basically like medicine in the form of like the food that we ingest every day.
Food is medicine, medicine is food. Their concept.
Okay. So how long has this business been going on?
Because my grandfathers, my family, all there's a background, traditional medicine background. So I actively started during the pandemic.
Okay. So it's been 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So that business has been like in your family lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So in terms of like, because you have all these occupations, right?
Yeah.
Can you share with me the key challenges that you faced along your journey?
Key challenges for any of the business. Many people think the basic fundamental investment is the problem, but not all the business need a big investment. For me, during the pandemic, I was very affected. I started my catering business. For them, for the basic thing, I just started with what I have at my house. So I cook for 10 packs with whatever things I have at home. So I cook 20 packs, 30 packs. When the crowd bigger, then only I search for the funds available. There are a lot of funds available by government, NGOs, banks such as Tekun, Perkeso, Penjana, Ikhtiar, Amanah Ikhtiar. There are a lot of people need to go find for it.
Okay, so where do we usually find these things?
Simple thing nowadays, all in fingertips. Our social media, our internet.
I
Those days we
see.
have to go to paper, everything. Nowadays everything in your fingertips. You just Google it, you can find everywhere.
Can you share me like a keyword that our viewers can help Google so that they can find it?
For Selangor, they can say Ijra Selangor.
Sorry?
Ijra Selangor.
Okay.
Tekun. Even Tekun itself also they say, for Indians also they have Spumi under Tekun. Which many people don't really aware.
Yes, this is my first time listening to it.
Yeah.
I've been a Selangor baby all my life.
Under Selangor, they have a lot of, I believe that every state they have own fund for their
Grants lah.
Yeah. So under Selangor they have Ijra. They giving like a food truck business, food truck. They giving like whatever equipment you needed for their business, mainly for food based in the business.
I see. Did you experience any like problems or any major drawbacks from your businesses or any other occupations? Like for example, a customer is dissatisfied with your service or something. How did you overcome that, if any?
So far never had, but my students they had, because I conduct training for them to start a business. So my students they have, so I will guide them. So as I say, try to do differently. For example, it's a butter cake. So make it colorful butter cake. Rainbow cake, make it colorful. One rainbow cake, you make it like 7 colors, make it 7 flavor cake. So that's how, as I say, think out of the box.
Okay. So me personally, I was an entrepreneur. I started selling stuff on Instagram when I was 16. So at that time, Shopee was not as big as it was right now. So I I ordered stuff from Shopee and then I just sold it. I ordered stuff from this platform and then I just sold it on Instagram, and then that is how I started my entrepreneurial journey. But as time goes by, now I'm working full time, I'm studying full time, so I don't have time. So right now, my problem is I have too many stocks at home. This time I'm not taking stuff from that platform anymore lah. This time I'm like a legit agent for like local companies. So how do you think I can maneuver through that? Because I'm selling skincare. So when it comes to skincare, there is an expiry date. So how do you think I can like maneuver?
Simple thing, social media, TikTok. Nowadays you can say anything TikTok. Even you just take one chopstick, you selling TikTok, also people will buy it.
True.
It's how you do marketing. For example, as an insurance agent, I'm in a medical line. So when I telling about insurance, people can bravely buy from me because I have a medical basic. So when I sell a medical related product, they can confidently buy from me because they know I have the knowledge. So you have to create your identity, who you are. So people need to know who you are before they buy product from you.
So you need to be very powerful in your personal branding lah.
Yes, no matter to branding yourself, no matter you must be education, professionally educated. Not necessarily you must have high quality. So you can make up yourself, you promote yourself, you create your identity. Mainly nowadays social media you can see everything there. So you can easily make use wisely and positively besides social media.
I see. So with all your businesses and all your like activities, do you handle all your like marketing or do you outsource it to other people?
So far I do it myself. I believe that because I have my own priority, my own style, own taste, that someone cannot do it for me. So far I doing it by myself.
Wow, your originality is like priceless lah.
Yes.
Wowzers. So like you time everything in your Google Calendar, because I'm sure there is like some things that you will miss if you do not have some sort of system.
I don't really use more technically. Simply say I just use my whiteboard in my room.
Oh.
Every day morning I wake up, I write on the whiteboard what I need to do. I follow it. That's my style.
So basically, you are successful because you are disciplined.
Yes, that's very important.
I see. I need to work on that.
Sure.
So, the next one is, what strategies do you employ to stay resilient and motivated during tough times in your entrepreneurial endeavors?
The strategy, as I say, like customer satisfaction, very important, and think out of the box. I always use these two strategy because customer satisfaction. For example, as an insurance agent, I always send gift and hampers for my clients' birthdays, festivals, and anniversaries. And beside my catering business, whenever I got food order, I give extra desserts, cakes, and cookies free for them. So by doing this, I got repeating order from them and also referral business from them. So these two strategies I always use it.
I see. So your business revolves around like repeating customers,
Yes.
and like loyalty is really important to your business.
Because your servicing customer after sales is very important, no matter what business we are doing.
True. Especially if you are in like the food and beverage business, because there are too many competitions.
Yes.
So what makes you stand out is definitely your customer service.
Yeah. For example, you're selling nasi lemak. There's a customer A selling nasi lemak, customer B also selling nasi lemak. So which one you want to buy? Same nasi lemak. So you want a difference. So you can sell nasi lemak strawberry, nasi lemak durian, nasi lemak pandan, nasi lemak kambing. So there's a lot of opportunity customer to choose. So when there's a lot of opportunity to choose, customer obviously wanted to try something new. That's how a business should be done.
I see. So, just to double confirm, for all your businesses, is it a one-man show or do you employ anyone to help you out?
Seriously, it's one-man show.
Wow. How are you even alive? I listen pun I dah macam, ya Allah, I penat.
Because sometimes when we instruct someone to do it, when they don't follow it, we get upset. So I prefer do it by alone.
I see. So like you have your own standards that nobody else can achieve. Sometimes you also feel like you cannot achieve your own standards.
Even for cooking also, I don't. I cut myself. I cook myself.
Wow.
It's my secret recipe.
Are you sure you wake up at 5? I think you wake up at 5 and then you sleep at 5 the next day.
No.
So you sleep like 0.01
Another
seconds.
thing, like, so being healthy, so you must do. I used to do morning exercise and meditations to make myself calm.
Wow, meditation is key to success.
Yes.
I see, I see. All right. So, other than like staying busy as an entrepreneur, you are also a founder and president of United Helping Hands. Can you please like share with us what is United Helping Hands?
Okay. Before that, my contributing to country started from SIAP. Once I back from SIAP, I wanted to contribute to a country. So that's where I become a social worker and start my own NGO. So our United Helping Hands is more on helping people. So I'm very concerned on food and people's hunger. So that's where we do, I cook myself, we do homeless feeding and street feeding. And another that, we also have a team called Zero Wastage Program and Food Rangers. What we do, we go to functions, we collect the leftover food from functions, we deliver to homeless people.
I see. That is such a good way.
Yeah. So in order to make zero wastage of food.
So you already have like connections from these functions.
Yeah.
So in case they have like extra food, they'll come and call you and then you distribute the food.
Yeah.
That is very, very
We don't only
good.
feed the homeless people, we also feed the stray animals.
Oh, that's really nice. Tiba nak nangis. Okay. So you mentioned that you use it to like help other people, and this is like a one-man show, or this one you have like people helping you out?
Yeah, mostly like when I advertise in social media, people seeing I post the pictures, they call me, they say I want to join together, you are always welcome.
Okay. So like, how do you manage to find the time and energy to help other people? Like time management, but the energy?
Helping people is like, for alcohol people is alcoholic. For me it's a workaholic. So helping people is like addicted for me. I love to help people, especially those in hunger.
I see. So you find joy in
Yeah.
like seeing people's face light up, is it?
Yes.
I see. So just now you mentioned that you went to SEAP. What year was that?
I was in 2010.
2010. Okay. So 2010. I was darjah 4.
Oh, so that's making me so old.
Okay, so what did you learn from SEAP that made you want to help out after that?
Yeah, because I was selected to represent the country. So once back from Syria, so it's a unity among youths, and that's inspired me. So they give me opportunity to represent the country. So I must give back to country. So that's inspired me.
I see. That is very, very inspiring. I just went back from MKAP, the Korean exchange program last year, and so far I have not started my own NGO. Maybe in a few years.
Not necessarily you must start an NGO. You can start by your own self. You can feed anyone. Not necessarily you must feed a group of people. You can feed anyone hunger in a day, or any animals in stray. You can feed it.
True. Okay, doctor. So listening to your journey, I understand that you do a lot of things all at once, everywhere, everything all at once. Okay. So can you share with me like what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Okay, what inspired me? Okay, first of all, from my grandfather, he was a multi-rounder. He got a lot of business last time. And as an insurance agent, we always seeing things as an opportunity, and we try to grab whatever we can do. That's what my leader, my mentor, she always advised me. And she always guide me and help me to help others to create opportunity for them. So besides that, I think everyone seen this, like foreign workers, Bangladeshi, they're collecting garbage and scratch every day, and they earns about 3 to 500 per day.
3 to 500 per day. So if 300 times 3, that's already like 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if they can do it in our country, why we can't do it? So that's one of the inspiring story. So besides that, during the pandemics, government got a lot of programs. So that's where I become a trainer under HRDC and PKSO. So conduct program by government initiative. So for the programs, when I do researches, then I find out, wow, there are so many opportunity and initiative created by government. Then I realize, why not I make use of it before I teach others? That's how I learn about all the opportunities.
I see. Okay, so when you started to start your own business, how did you navigate everything?
Beginning, before that, everyone thinking must start business, they must have a big fund or money, financial. But not all the business needs a big fund. For me, I started my catering business from home. I cook for 10 packs. From whatever I have at home, 10 packs, 20 packs, 30 packs. The business became bigger, then only try to go for searching for what are programs available. For example, like we have like Tekun, Mitra, HRDC, Perkeso, Ijra, and each of state having their own fund for their state peoples. For example, Tekuns. I think many people still not aware. They think like I tried lah, cannot get lah. Maybe those days they have to apply manually, but nowadays
It's everything online.
online. And for Tekun, each district, each daerah have their own Tekun offices. They can walk in. For example, from Petaling, they have Petaling daerah. From Kajang, they have Kajang. So they no need to go to HQ. They can refer to their district Tekun office and apply it. So online. And under Tekun also, there's a SPUMI for Indian people itself. Many people not really aware. Then that they not really making use of it. So it's some sad story. So we create awareness through people about it.
I see, because like Tekun is a really, really good like
Yeah.
grant, right?
Yeah.
So if people are not taking it up, it's like losing potential.
Yeah.
You know?
And many people, they're doing mistake is they're doing business, don't have SSM, don't have accounts. This is a basic. Many people say, I'm starting from own business. Why should I have account? Why should I have SSM? Yeah, you're doing own business, but in order to develop your business, to get a loan or any funds, you must have SSM and your bank account. That's a basic fundamental. Many people not really aware.
I see. So when you start a business, like it's very, very essential for you to like get a corporate bank account,
Yeah.
right? Because if you were to apply to any grants or any
Yes.
funding opportunities, they will need to see your statement,
Yes.
right? So if you don't have that, it's a wasted
Very difficult for them.
opportunity.
Unless you have a big financial background, you not require all this. But how many of them we have it?
Not me,
Yeah.
Definitely not me. Okay, so I see that you explore a lot of things, right? Like you try this, you try that, and apparently you're good at everything. So what inspired you to explore? Is it your grandfather?
Yeah, my grandfather, he was doing a lot of things. Another thing, like when we help people and we are satisfied from that, so we wanted to help more. So I have a true story to share. When I conduct a baking class during pandemic, one of my students, she was just about 21, I think. So after the class, everything, so we gave all like baking equipment like oven, mixer for them. The girl came to me, say, Anna, I'm so happy. I always wanted to bake, but we are so poor. I don't have any oven before. And say now I have oven, so I can bake a cake and mixer. And after 1 month, she called me. Nah, I can earn monthly 300 now. She said,
Oh,
I'm so happy for that.
that's really good. So you propelled her into that career.
Yeah, because our initially we conduct the HRDC Perkeso training to create income generation people. And so I proudly can say I almost educated about 85 home baked business people.
Okay. So the training that you provide for HRDC is baking.
Baking, makeup classes, manicure, pedicure, and like bridal course, sari draping.
I see. So where is your next class? I'll be there.
Next class, I always wanted to give out of Klang Valley and Kel because we want to give opportunity from rural people area.
Okay, I get that because
Yeah.
most opportunities they are for like central people, right?
Yes.
So the like suburban areas
Yeah.
and then the rural areas.
Even
tend
I'm
to
planning
get...
to do it in Sabah Sarawak also.
Really? Wow, that is really, really good. That is really, really good. Okay, so I'm sure that you have a lot of challenges. When you do a lot of things, you are challenged by a lot of things, right? You try harder, you fail harder, correct?
Yep.
But then you go and be successful.
Yes.
So can you share with me some key challenges that you faced in your like career, any career, choose any, you have like 6 that you can share with the audience?
At beginning, like financial is a big problem for everyone, especially during pandemics. So as I say, I make use whatever we have. So the things are around us. Try to make use whatever around you. Don't aim for bigger. And also like a good marketing strategy. So I do my own self as a marketing. So think out of the box and always mix around with your same-minded people. There's a probe in English, like it's a direct translation. Cow become a pig when you mix up with the pig. So you must choose which group are you going to be around. So always try to mix a business-minded people, get the inspiration from them, get the good vibration from them.
So if you as a business owner and you mix with the wrong people, you will tend to
Yes.
make the wrong investments,
Yes, of
the
course.
wrong turn, right?
Yes.
So at the end, who you surround yourself with is who you will become, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So me, as a previous entrepreneur myself, I struggled with this problem where I do not have time to, let's say, to do marketing. right? To do social media, to do marketing. But I don't think there is such a thing as not having time. I just need to wake up early.
Yes. Actually, for nowadays, like marketing is very easy as a social media, and in TikTok, even you sell one chopstick, also people buy TikTok. It depends on how you doing marketing. So nowadays, like TikTok, you can sell anything. Depends on how you do marketing. So you don't need to worry about marketing. Even you can affiliate your product to someone else. They can sell it for you also.
Okay, so you mentioned the training part, you focus mostly on rural areas. So if I, for example, want to go to your class, how do I register for one?
Okay, actually the trainings like from HRDC, Perkeso, you always can Google the HRDC website or Perkeso website. There's every year. For example, like Perkeso, HRDC programs, they're going to open very soon in June or July. So you can Google like, it depends on which training providers. So mostly every year they open in like January, March. You can Google it. Even you can see my TikTok or whoever. Like you can Google like HRDC and Perkeso websites. It's always there, and you can apply for it.
So you can choose your courses, and then you can choose your time slot as well.
Yes.
I see. Is it like first come first serve basis, or
Not really. For each participant, for example, let's say I'm going to conduct in a Kontan. So I say like each class about 20 to 30 participants. So we will do marketing around Kontan. So whoever want to interested. So at particular time, it's going to be like 5 days, 6 days courses. The courses also like full and so on. For example, 6 days courses. First 5 days we will do all the practical classes, and last 6 days we will teach them how to start business, how to do SSM, how to do accounting, how to do social media marketing. So we'll create a full run for them, not only baking, how to become an entrepreneur, and we monitor them for 6 months. We
monitor them,
and we guide them to until they start a small business from home.
I see. That is really, really good. So does this apply to every course like provided by the HRDC Corp or just you?
It depends on training, but it is my own practice. Personally, I do like that. I'm not sure about the practice.
Wow, I really need to go to one of your classes. That's really, really good. The fact that you monitor the people who attend your class for 6 months.
Yeah,
is
because
really, really good.
government spending the money, government spending the money, we don't want to waste the money. So you make sure the money are usually wise and the participant really utilizing it.
Okay. So I'm sure a lot of our viewers are very, very interested to see the classes that you have next. So your niche is like baking and like beauty, is it?
Baking, as long as anything that can help the participant to generate income.
So for freelance.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so what strategies do you employ to stay resilient and motivated through tough times in your entrepreneurial endeavors?
My strategy is simple. Customer satisfaction very important. Think out of the box. For example, in my insurance business, I always send like bouquet, gift for my client's birthday, anniversary, festival. And my catering side, whenever I got food order, I always give extra like free desserts, cake and cookies. By this, I always get repeating order, and also I get referral business from them. So these two strategies, I always follow it.
So basically, you invest on giving them extra cakes, extra cookies, but then the ROI, the return on investment, is you getting them to come back to your business, and then they even refer to their friends.
Besides that, you also need to create your identity. For example, when I'm insurance, it's a medical related. So when I proudly sell my products, people can bravely buy from me because they know I'm in the medical line, so I'm master in my product. They can buy from me. So whatever you do, you must create your identity, who you are. People need to know who you are before they buy from you. So they create your identity. Not necessarily you must be professionally educated. So it's not required at all. So they must see who you are. If you're selling nasi lemak, you have to promote your nasi lemak. So if you just put nasi lemak, you're sitting like that, people won't buy. You have to promote your nasi lemak. Come, my nasi lemak got kacang, my ikan bilis, got berdurian, got sambal, all. Then only people come and see. That's how you have to market yourself.
You want to make it look enticing, right?
Yes.
Because if you don't stand out, then you don't stand out.
Yes.
Because people don't see you, so they won't buy from you. So the key is like for you, because you're selling insurance and then you're a doctor, it places you as like an expert point of view.
It's carry weight for me.
So it's basically like free leads every day.
Mostly.
Yes. So basically that is your ads. So for me, like let's say you are giving an advice to me who just started a business, right? And then I recently got a bad review from this one shopping platform.
Okay.
How do you think I should maneuver around that? Should I like marah the customer back, or can I like respond with like a DM, or because this customer is like flaming me on her Instagram story for something that was just a misunderstanding. How do you think I should maneuver over that?
Just don't overreact for it. Take it everything positively. Take all the stone to build your house. Don't throw back the stone.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a business. When you start to show your anger, especially social media, people try to convert you. Social media is about you can use it as negative or positively. Just take whatever positive you can, make it a whatever negative you can, take it a positive. So answer politely and find out where is the mistake. Find out the root mistake, then try to overcome it.
I see. So finding the root mistake and then trying to like cope with the problem, also like overcome the problem.
Yeah, even for when I'm doing catering, so everyone's taste is not different. Some people like extra salt, some less salt. When people complain to me, they will say, bro, maybe you can add extra salt. This one not nice, not like mom cooks class. I just tell them, every cook is different. Not every shop same food, right? So I will take, okay, thank you. Next time I will upgrade my service. I say, simple.
I see. So let's say because you are in the F&B business, right? So people's taste buds tend to be different.
Yes.
So some people may like you said, like more sauce. Some people like more salt.
Yeah.
So if this thing happens, do you like, oh ni masin sangat ni, one person says it, do you actually change your recipe, or like, oh this person doesn't like suit my...
I don't change myself because of others. I'm only responsible for what I did, not for what they think. Correct, right? So
correct.
Maybe their taste buds is different. For example, if I put I for catering, I will keep extra salt there. If you want salt, you tambah. Simple.
Okay, correct. That is a great solution to that problem. Like you customize lah, how salty you want it to be. Correct. Okay, so I understand that you are an entrepreneur on top of the 6 other things, but you are also a founder and the president of United Helping Hands.
Yes.
Okay, can you share with us what is exactly United Helping Hands?
Okay, United Helping is my NGO. My social work started way back. I became a youth ambassador by SIAP. Once I back from SIAP, I really wanted to contribute to country. So that's how I started my social work. And my United Helping Hands is more to social work, helping people. What we do is about food. I really particular on food, and I can't take when people in hunger. So what we do is I started by cooking myself to feed homeless people. From that, then I started with my friends, my neighbors, like each one person cook rice, one person cook curry, one person cook dish. So we share it and we go deliver to food to people.
I see.
Mostly for homeless people, orphanage home. Besides that, we also have a food ranger. What we do, we collect leftover food from any functions and we deliver to homeless people. And we also do feed stray animals.
Okay. So you need to have these connections with let's say like a hotel. You need to have like with events.
Yeah, mostly like caterers. Even since I'm doing event management, I got a lot of catering people. So that's how we make it.
Okay. So during this previous Ramadan month.
Yeah. Another thing I need to add that we also doing the Pasar Ramadan. I contact the Pasar Ramadan near my houses. So we give all the Tupperwares. So the extra leftover we collect, we feed homeless people and stray animals.
Okay. So that is what you did during the previous Ramadan month.
Yeah.
I see. That is really impressive, and I'm happy that the world has you, and we need more people like you.
Because I was inspired seeing others doing. So there are also people inspired by me, and they call me. Nah, I saw your Facebook. I'm happy to do it. I'm doing that. I want to follow you. I want to join you. There are people calling me and ask my help how to do it. So I'm happy to help them.
I see. So when you are doing something physical, right? Like let's say you are like feeding the homeless, you must need a lot of time and energy because you have like clients here and there. I bet your WhatsApp is like non-stop ding 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 ding, right?
Yeah.
So how do you manage to find the time and energy to help these other people and strangers at that?
Because it's like addicted for me. So helping people and feeding people is like addict for me. Like I must do it, and I got satisfaction by that. When someone say happy, thank you for the food, I'm so hungry, happy. And that's another story for that. When I do street feeding, I saw this guy a few times. Like he look young, but it's like I think it's came from Kelantan or Terengganu, I'm not sure. But 2 years we're doing pandemic. So he look young and it's like very younger. Then I talk to him, what happened to him, he say so and so. Then I help him to get a job in a hair salon. And now he already opened his own salon.
Wow. So you taught him
Yep.
how to do hair?
Yeah, I get him a job in a hair salon.
Okay, you got him the job. And now he has his own hair salon.
Yep.
Wow. Do you go and support his business?
Yeah, he was working in a KL and now he's opened a own salon at Terengganu. Yeah.
Terengganu. Oh, I see. Wow. Things did turn around. So I hope everyone who has met you has turned their life around somehow, like the mixer girl.
Yeah.
Hopefully, me meeting you today will turn my life around.
Hopefully, sure. Because I always believe like karma, the good things you do is come back to you in double.
True. Okay, so can you share any valuable lessons you've learned from failure and setbacks in your entrepreneur journey?
Always my valuable things like don't always get sad what happened to you. Everything happened for a reason. So learn from the mistake. As I say, find out root what makes you to get down.
There is always a silver lining lah.
It's like people don't like your food. Find out is mistake with you or mistake with the people. If you mistake with people, we can't do anything.
True.
Mistake with you, okay, fine. Maybe you change your recipe, you change your masala, you change your salt, something like that. That's why we do. So like another thing, like always helping people. Where I got when I struggle a lot, and I don't know from where people come to help to me. I suddenly I was like crying. Suddenly people came. I don't know from where they came. They say, "Hey, I got some fun lah. Never mind, I come help you." So like it's I believe then I believe so it's a karma when you help people, it's indirectly come to you when you're unexpecting time.
True. So, for example, like me, my own, I would say setback is like not having enough time to do marketing, and I have a lot of friends because we are selling skincare, right? So skincare on TikTok is like quite saturated.
Yes.
So for example, can you give me an example of like how I can stand out within the beauty community on TikTok?
Depends. You have to create your identity first. Make yourself be getting famous. Maybe like as a beauty, you're selling beauty products, so you have to make up yourself first to make maybe like make what special your products. You have to highlight it. Maybe you choose one of product. This lipstick is a herbal product. No chemicals. Doesn't affect your skin. So create awareness on your products. So anything you must create the awareness first and create the urgency of the product. Then only people buy it.
Urgency is really important, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say this is like this has never happened before to you, but let's say somebody is like out to get you. So your food is good, but they write a really bad review on Google, and then they post it everywhere on Twitter, and it got a lot of like retweets. So everyone knows that your business is not good, when the reality is it's not that, it's just a misunderstanding. How would you like maneuver around this problem?
Simple thing. If just one person don't like me, I got 10% who likes me. I will ask them to put a good reviews. So then the positivity will overcome the negativity.
I see.
So that's why I say like keep all the good positive people around you. Just because one people spoiling your food doesn't mean the 10 people don't like your food, right?
Yeah.
That's how life's going on. It's applicable for everything, not only for food business, everything. Just because one customer don't like your products doesn't mean the others won't like.
Because especially in the skincare like industry, our skin, everybody is different. So it's not a one size fits all. It's sort of like F&B, but a bit different because when it comes to face, people really care, right?
Because my food, my catering, I'm very specialized in vegetarian food. So because many people think vegetarian food not nice or what I only, but I cook something differently with traditional, as I say, I'm Sita medicine with all the healthy food. So it's something different that where can I got. And baking also, I do vegan baking. Vegan baking is like vegetarian, and vegan means they use non-dairy product. No use butter, no use milk. So it's something different that is a demand is there.
True.
But many people wanted, but very less production. So that's why it's highlighted.
Because not many people know that cakes can be vegan.
Yes.
And then you provide training.
Yes.
Which there is the demand, but there's I feel like I can count the number of people who actually know how to bake vegan cakes, right? So it's good that you are sharing this information.
Yes.
Tak sabar nak buat cake chocolate vegan.
Sure.
Is there such a thing as chocolate vegan cake?
Can.
Really?
Sure, why not?
Oh, what do you use? Cashew.
Chocolate, you can cocoa powder. Cocoa is a vegan. Chocolate milk is a non-vegan. But instead of butter, you can use plant-based like margarine. Instead of cow's milk, you can get soya milk. You can that's always substitute for that.
So there's always alternatives,
Yes.
right? Okay, very interesting. So, what is your advice to aspiring entrepreneurs who are just starting their journey?
Don't ever scared to try. try and error is very important, and try to get knowledge from people. Do a lot of researches. Try to asking what you need and focus on one thing. From root, for example, baking. Okay, as I say, baking. Everyone, there's a lot of baking. So what makes you different? For me, vegan is my specialty. So vegan baking is different. So do something differently, which is a demand, and everyone need it. Simple thing.
I see, I see. So in terms of like financial, you mentioned earlier that it is very important for you to have your own bank, your corporate bank, right?
Yeah.
So like as a beginner, it can be like scary to do that, especially because you know when we first start our business, we will use our business money to fund our personal expenses, right? So how do you like shape that discipline?
Okay, for example, for those starting with beginners, they can't say enterprise. Enterprise doesn't require current account. They can use own personal account. So whatever things you must show your daily in and out. For example, you get today 50 ringgit, you bang in and you withdraw tomorrow. So every day you need to bang in to show their daily transaction. Some people say I got only 30 ringgit, why should I bang? No, the 30 ringgit also you need to bang in to show your transaction. So that's how important. Doesn't mean you must have 1,000 ringgit, 2,000 ringgit. Daily transaction must be bank in to show the records.
I see. So, you mentioned earlier about tekun, right?
Yeah.
So they will look at your bank statements. They will take a look at your personal statements, right, to see if you are eligible for the grant or not.
Yeah, that's why for the tekun, that's why I say if you're enterprise, you don't need current account. You have your own account. That's why I say put a daily transaction like daily ringgit. They want to see the transaction, not your business. So they're saying, oh, daily there's a business every day, almost every week. You're putting the account. So the transaction is very important.
I see, I see. Okay, okay, that's very, very interesting. For me, I started when I was 16. So up until 2021, I did not have a bank account, which I don't know where all the money went.
See, this is a mistake done by everyone. Mostly.
So the first lesson, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, is that
Your bank account.
your bank account,
Yeah.
and then discipline. Right?
So
And then
that's why I say nowadays everything online. QR pay online. So simple because when we do online business, people pay online business, right? People all the online transaction. That's more than enough. So it's showing your transactions there.
Do you think there are like a lot of things that play into character when we are talking about like a great business? Because for me, I feel like what makes a business fumble or like successful, the difference is great and good marketing. What do you think?
Yeah, marketing is very important. As I say, you're selling nasi lemak. I'm not sure how many ever there's a Akan nasi lemak famous in TikTok. You will believe or not, people queuing 2 a.m. for the nasi lemak in Kajang. Even though the shop open only 7 o'clock.
Wow.
But people started queuing 2 a.m.
Why so teruk?
She was an Indian Akan nasi lemak famous in Sri Kembangan.
Oh, I feel like I've seen her video on TikTok.
People started queue at 2 a.m. I don't think so she will wake up cooking at that time also.
Yeah, I
But
feel like she's
the shop
asleep.
open at 7 o'clock. See, because of viral, the marketing, how people marketing it. For one nasi lemak, people queuing at 2 o'clock a.m. See, that's the power of social media marketing.
That is very, very strong. I will try to do my own nasi lemak.
Yeah, that's why the nasi lemak is just a food. But how you marketing and what you putting is the emotion.
True, true, true. Okay, so so far, do you have any questions for me from like a professional?
I have nothing to say.
Okay, no problem.
I hope I'm literally inspire you from my talk today.
Huh?
Oh.
You hope? Oh no, I'm very, very inspired.
That's good.
Because I have learned so much, and I know now what mistakes I've done in the past to my business.
Okay.
And you know, yes, I agree. Marketing is really, really important. Like you should utilize social media.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs out there, if you are not using social media to like give a leverage on your business, you are missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
Like paid ads alone, like advertisements, yes, they do work, but you cannot rely on paid ads alone, right?
Yeah.
Organic videos, mostly for me, the organic videos that I post that I do not use ads on are the videos that like convert the most, because it's not something that the customers will see, like forced to see. It's something that they come across upon,
Yep.
and then they feel like interested, and that's why they stay, because it gave some form of value to them.
So
Correct?
the things they're posting regarding business, it must attract people. So we must create the urgency, create the needy for the people. So when the need is there, people buy it. Simple.
Yes, yes. The problem and solution.
Yes.
So you spot a problem, you provide the solution,
Yeah.
and people will buy the solution
Simple.
from you. True, true. Okay, doctor. So I was wondering, because you're doing a lot of things, like, can you give me like a ballpark figure of like how much do you make a month, if you can, if you can?
Okay, simple calculation. When I start my baking, I start with whatever I had at home. For example, like for butter cake, simple butter cakes. I have tepung at home, I have telur at home, I have in case you want to buy also, it's about 20 ringgit. I will invest 20 ringgit to do a butter cake. But I can easily sell 1 kg butter cake for 80 to 90 ringgit. So it's a 60 ringgit for 1 cake.
60 ringgit profit?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when I started beginning. It's a basic butter cake without any frosting.
Okay.
When people ask me like birthday cakes, easily can sell under 50 ringgit. See, you are investing about 20 to 30 ringgit and getting about under 20 ringgit. That's how it's different. And for my monthly income at beginning, not including my insurance income, when I sell like part-time baking and cakes, easily can earn about 500 to 1,500. When I do it part-timely, like once a week. Imagine if I do it every day.
Yeah. Once a week, 1,005.
Yeah.
If you do it four times, like 4 weeks, right?
It's about 6,000.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So if we like involve like all your like trainings, all your businesses, all your like, do you get any profits from your like NGO?
Yeah, because most of the training we use government's grants. So of course we got paid for that. But I don't think everyone do 6 or 7 jobs like me.
Yeah.
Do one thing like baking. Like I feel like sometimes I'm always proud of the Malay aunties. They sing so many cakes, so many cookies. Macam just like one cake do a lot of colors, varieties. So I'm so inspired for them. Why can't people do that?
I see. Okay. So can I like assume monthly you get like 10,000 plus?
I hope income tax doesn't come at me. Mostly.
Wow, that is really, really good. I'm super inspired because you work hard, so you get to play hard, right? I see. So, like the starting of the business is like 20 ringgit for the cake.
Yeah, because
And
I
then-
use whatever that I had at home.
And then you grow and scale your business from there, right?
Because
That-
when you get more orders, you need more ovens, more mixers. So that's how I invest the money to buy bigger mixer to make my works easier.
I see. So until now, does the operational of the like baking of the cakes, everything is at home, or do you have like a center now?
At home, so far at home. Because I have my baking kitchen itself.
I see. That's really cute.
But most of the time, I still give opportunity by my students. When I get extra orders, I give the business for my students. I add them also to get the run.
Wow, too much money. No place to store. I give my student. I see. Okay. That's really, really interesting. So far, I have learned so much, and thank you so much, Dr. Thanesh Warren. I really, really, correct, right?
Yeah.
What did you do a face? I was panicking. Thank you so much, Dr. Thanesh Warren. I have learned so much, and I'm sure our viewers are so grateful by your sharing and the fact that you are juggling like 6-7 responsibilities at once. On top of that, you are a founder of a very, very great cause. I thank you, and the world thanks you for your service. I wish I had the same energy, although I'm younger than you, but I don't know, my back hurts too much.
No worry.
I bet your back hurts from carrying all the responsibilities, not because
I'm
you're
enjoying
tired.
it. Serving people is my addiction.
Okay, alright. So I would just like to say on behalf of the Hi Gang podcast, we would like to thank you so much for spending your time here with us and sharing some valuable information with the viewers. And to our viewers, don't forget to subscribe because we have reached to the end of this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hi Gang Podcast, and then don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well as Facebook at JBS Negara. Okay, thank you so much. Say bye-bye, doctors.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.